you are coming back. And some prophets came and said, he will never come back. His hands is with blood. May God punish them. Your hands are soiled with blood. You are carrying coffin. God will never bring him again. Atamiel's tears is in the realms. Atamiel is crying because he killed him. And I kept saying, it's not true. It is not true. Now, when I met him, then I saw what some men of God have spiritually done against him so that he will never come to power. They have spiritually, let me use my words well, they have spiritually done some things that it will never, so that their words will come to pass. So I now started unloosing the things they've done. At the 9. What should the 9 come to do? They should come and thank me. Who is listening to me today? Because the nonsense that I've started, badu kobi, is coming at it head on. I am writing a book. And with that book, a whole lot will come out. But I must set the record straight, as I stated on my Facebook page this morning. Those who are portraying they made NDC win these elections, it is not true. Especially a man of God. Now everybody listen to me. I've told you already my calling. Jeremiah chapter 1. So I know my calling. What most men of God in the land cannot talk about, I can talk about it. Fearlessly, without being afraid of anybody. And check the social media. Check badu kobi and what he can say in this land. Who is listening to me today? Now listen. I came to Accra in 1999. In 2000, my first prophecy from God was about J. Kufuor. Then, John Evans Atamios was coming. I did not talk about him. God told me, speak about John Ejekun Kufuor. I prophesied a relative. Through the person, I got access to John Kufuor's house. I told him what God said. I remember that particular time, his house, real. Not today. That face came. 2002, I came to prophesy Kufuor will win the 2004. 2002, then I prophesied about the president-elect, John Dramani Mahama, in this room. His relatives, one was called Eddie, another was called Lydia. Then the other one was called what? Paulina, Lydia, and Eddie Yaya from Bole. I prophesied them that there's a gentleman in their family. He will one day be president. And then they went and told him. When they told him, he laughed. Maybe the man of God, he's eating. And the food is over him. And so he is just saying things. In this room, I prophesied about Ivory Coast War. That man who was in Palestine, what's the name? Who died? Gaddafi, yes, Gaddafi too, I said it. Zuma's removal, a whole lot. But let me concentrate on what I want to say today. So when they told him, he thought, oh, this man, no, it's a lie. I left it, did not say it again. Till 2007, then I came to say that, I came to speak about him again, and I left it. Now 2008, myself and one of the deacons called Archie, we went to either Akwetia or Asamankesi. And when we were returning, it was 2008 elections campaign. We got to Nsawam, and there was President-elect John Dramani Mahama, then standing as vice presidential candidate for John Fifi Evans at Mills. The moment we got to where he was in the car, I told Dikenachi, if NDC will win the election, it's because of this man. That's why I'm mentioning name. And they were calling him Obama. And we crossed. And I even told, when we got there, because there was so much traffic, I told some of his team that because of this man, your party will come to power. Now let's put that aside. Then they win. Before they win, John Evans Atamils comes my way. How he comes my way, I can't explain. He comes to this office, this church, and comes to my office. And then I sat him down. He wanted to win. And so I sat him down. And I told him, do you want to win? He said, yes. I said, if you want it, there is only one person. That time, let me say, that time, he had not chosen his vice presidential candidate or whatever. I had not also not met the Mahama at Nsawam then. So I told him, if you pick John Dramani Mahama, then you can win the elections. He is the person who will take over from you. In fact, it is he who is coming, but somebody must come ahead of him to bring him into office. So, let John Evans Atamils, then alive, looked at me in the face like this. I said, yes, sir. I'm telling you, it is your coming is not for you, it's for him. So, pick him. He said, oh, Rollins, I'm mentioning names today. Rollins and the others are saying I should choose Betty Maud Idrisu. I said, don't listen to them, listen to me. So he listened and he told me at the table, I've heard you. I said, it doesn't matter what Rollins will do. Don't listen to him. Listen to me. So he went, chose John Dramani Mahama, the current president-elect. And so it was after that I went to either Akwetia or Samankesi, because I'm into business. So I went out there. So I went with Dikenachi. So when we were returning, then we saw John Mahama in the open vehicle. Then I said, with this man, NDC will win. And fast forward, they won. I never met him because I never visited President Mills. That's my life. This John Mahama winning this one, people think Badu Kobi is going to, no. I'm going to do my work. When they go wrong, you hear my voice. When they go right, you hear my voice. So, I didn't go to Castle or to Jubilee House, never, till he died. Only God knows what we said before his death. When John Evans Atamils was coming to me, The person who accompanied was his aide. He's called Adade. I'm mentioning names today. Adade. I'm waiting for President Mahama to sit on the seat. Then I will tell Ghana a lot. Somebody clap for Jesus. So, sometimes he will come here, John Atamils himself, he will come here to this place. We meet estate, we meet here, I go to his house. So, fast forward, he becomes president. I don't look for him. I never went to Jubilee. I never went to Castle. No, because he was first in Castle before he moved to Jubilee. I'm showing you exactly. He died, and before he died, I came to this auditorium and I prophesied, John Evans Atamils is about to die. He will die on so date. I mentioned the date, and he died on that date. Who is listening to me? Who can testify apart from you? Pastor Nyansambuakwa. I'm saying with evidences. So, that one came to pass, and there enter John Dramani Mahama, the man that was prophesied to be president, and he thought it was not so. Now he takes over, and then for his election, I decree, and I say by prophecy, he will win. And he wins. And he comes on the seat. Now everybody listen to me. I never look for him. Never, not once. The man who was serving him, drink tea, drink this, was my man. He will come to me. I still never look for him. I am not a presidential prophet. I'm a king. I never look for him till we met. And our first meeting was Okale's place, Okale's funeral. And we spoke. After that, everything that was tried for us to meet, no. He went through the elections. And then, after he lost, for every message, I had to send it. I sent it. Compliance or no compliance, it happened. Then, after the elections, we met. We spoke. And I told him, you are coming back. And some prophets came and said, he will never come back. His hands is with blood. May God punish them. Your hands are soiled with blood. You are carrying coffin. God will never bring him again. Atamils' tears is in the realms. Atamils is crying because he killed him. And I kept saying, it's not true. It is not true. Now, when I met him, then I saw what some men of God have spiritually done against him so that he will never come to power. They have spiritually, let me use my words well, they have spiritually done some things that it will never, so that their words will come to pass. So I now started unloosing the things they've done. No man of God in the land of Ghana has suffered about this man, President John Dramani Mahama, than Badu Kobi. Let anybody shouting, making noise, keep quiet. I had to now work on it, because they had, some of them flashed him in terms of they wrote his name, put it in toilet, flashed it. Yes, that's the stand they went to. So what had I to do? I had to now rewind, restore, get the whole things back. How do we do it? Money, a whole lot. Was it from his hand? No. Because God told me, the prophecy I told you in 2002, now I've brought the man to you. You must get him back to power. Today, I will not tell the world my personal times with President John Mahama. No, I won't tell the world. I will tell the world after he becomes president. Where were they when in the night they were asleep and we were somewhere listening to things and to know what to do? God punish any man of God making noise about this victory. So that went on. So I had to now lose the whole things. Then, highest by 2019. And I will not tell you our discussions. I won't tell you myself and President our discussions. No. I will say it after he sits on the seat. So, by 2019, now the same Ghana which said, John Mahama, we don't need you. Now, they were calling him back. How do they call a man they have thrown away spiritually, which manifested in the physical, that we don't need him? How were they now calling him back? It was a work. Say a prophetic work. Say a spiritual work. And as at that time, the person who joined me, because I won't throw him away now, the person who was speaking for him was Prophet Nigegezi. He came and joined. That's me. I am not envious. I'm not jealous about anybody. And I don't need anybody's thing. So he came and joined. And then it became like he's with me. And even as I speak to you today, we are close. We are nice. I won't destroy Prophet Nigel. And he won't destroy me. And it went on. Then 2020 elections, we went. Only MPP knows if they won. I repeat, only New Patriotic Party know if they won. But the good man, John Mahama he said, Prophet, let's leave it. God's time will come. An election after John Mahama went through, President Mahama went through, that election after, it was tears. Did MPP win? No. But what could we do? Election that can be mentioned over 5 times. And then you hear, Badu Kobi's prophecy has failed. I was laughing. The 2016 prophecy, the one day, I'm taking my time. When President Mahama comes, then I will explain the 2016 prophecy. And I was the one who came and told the whole Ghana, the machines have been tampered with. People thought I was joking. Why? It was not. Badu Kobi, you pass here, I'm here. Except I say I won't talk. I'm so smart than this man. I'll be quiet watching you. I won't say anything. That's why I said on 31st here that MPP has not won elections before. It's not other contestants concerning candidates of NPPO. I'm talking about Nanado. John Kufuor won 2000. It's 2004 that they know what happened. Even the 2004, I said it before we went for election. I said the 2004 elections, it is for them, but until they do what they do. So, 2020 came. That time, President Mahama was able to come up, shock them. It even shook those who prophesied and said he can't come back to power again. And they were now saying, hey, he was able to get social votes. I was quite laughing. Because what I did. Now comes 2020. And he loses in their own way. Then 2024 is here. Now for President Mahama to go 2024, let me say this. For NDC to hear. They thought he just came. After he sits on the seat, I'll tell Ghana whether it was just to appear or there was resistance. This man, what I know, plenty don't know. Now they are coming to take glory. When we were working so that those who are resisting will step aside, where were they? Now listen to me. You have seen NDC win parliamentary seats like water, right? The way they've won, you are shocked, eh? It was Badu Kobi's work. This is it. This is the NDC parliamentary candidates across Ghana. This is their name. It has been in my room for months, almost a year, for them to win. Let any prophet in Ghana tell me what they did for the parliamentary to be so. Because, now I'm taking you back. I came here 2022. I should have said it on 31st December 2021, just 1 year after elections of 2020, that John Mahama will win 2024. But it was because that day, IGP has said, no prophet must prophesy. So I shifted it to, I think, the first or the second. And then I came and I prophesied on a Sunday. And I said, God has given the 2024 seat to NDC. And that nobody can take it from their hand. And I said, MPP can bring Bawumia, Alan, Bawumia, they will not win. And some people came and wrote on Facebook, NDC prophet, NDC prophet. And I'm not sad to be called NDC prophet. Oh. Do you know why? Because what the person Ghana needs now is the one who has come. Clap before I continue.